What's going on, man? Look, I just wanted to make a quick video, man. I'm about to call this wholesaler just to see. He sent out an email. What I guess it's probably been a little over an hour and a half, man. Property in our neck of the woods, Grand Prairie, Texas. Um, and the numbers are pretty decent, man. I mean, he got an asking price of 170. He didn't list any repairs, but then he got the ARV between 250, 260. So what I did, I actually went to the MLS. Got access, through one of my people. So, I kind of just did a quick little light um, comparables just to kind of see, if his ARV is on. Which, I mean, typically, if I know for a fact, most houses are at least $100 a square foot, but it's not crazy to say this particular area would not be roughly, maybe 150 a square foot. Uh, well, no, probably even a lot more than that. So what we got? We got ARV 250, 250,000. Square footage is 1336, so that's right around like 190 a square foot. So I mean, the little houses that I normally do, I just kind of use $100 a square foot, all the way up to just 200, possibly as just a rule of thumb. In this market, when you start getting into more pricier price points, is you definitely want to hone in a lot more closer to your comparables. But just a rule of that's just something that I use myself. Quick analysis. It's a 1989 build, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 car garage, brick home. So the pictures, I mean, they mentioned, it does have some foundation issues. The A has new windows, new HVAC system inside out. Needs some siding work, needs fence work. But when I looked at the pictures, I mean, it definitely shows signs of foundation work. Uh, and just general cosmetics, it's dated. So if I'm thinking, and this is just my preliminary numbers, ARV 250, I would say possibly 40,000 in repairs. Um, you know, and if that price holds up, 170, you're looking at a pretty decent profit. At least minimum 30 grand or so. When you factor in, I like to initially go into all my deals, that's 70, 75 cents on the dollar. But there's a wholesale. I mean, I think this deal here is probably already at 80%. But just for the sake of doing this, like, we're going to put in 250, 80% of value minus, I say 40,000 in repairs, and that brings me to 160. So, and that's at 80 cents on the dollar, 40,000 in repairs, and going off a 250 ARV. Now, if I went up to a 260 ARV, 80%, that's 208 minus 40,000 in repairs. That puts me right around that 168 range. So it's kind of right. The higher ARV is kind of like spot on with 40,000 in repairs. And then if the repairs are less or more, you adjust. But I like the numbers. Looking at the pictures, it definitely. I figure bathroom 5 grand. Both bath 5 grand. That's 10 grand. Foundation maybe 10 grand. Between the roof and the kitchen, maybe another 10 grand. So definitely 30. I know for sure 30. He's saying the roof possibly needs to be replaced and it has foundation work. Now, getting the foundation done for less than 10. So you kind of get a good idea of what my initial repair budget would kind of be. I'm going into this looking at now this, and then maybe another $5,000 to $10,000 just in cosmetics. Light fixture, plugs, sockets, things like that. As long as we don't have any major issues. But so what I'm doing now, man, I'm just gonna give him a call and just want to, let y'all ride along and see how, I just, do a little fill out process. This is just an initial phone call. Boom, he just sent it out a little over an hour ago, and I'm just gonna hit his line and see, check the temperature of what he's thinking with this particular property. So Y'all stay tuned. Check it out.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
I'm calling from a number that I know he don't have either. So
941 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for...
I'm just hang up. I ain't gonna leave him no message or nothing like that. I want to call. Actually, I'm recording on my normal cell phone, so I was trying to free up some storage so I can actually call off of this, do the recording off of this phone or whatever. But I'm gonna hit him back, man, when I get more storage and let y'all. It's just initial fill out, man. I'm just calling to, just to see, like, hey, man, look, might still remember me by name. I'm pretty sure I done talked to this guy. I'm on this email list, known him, not personally, but have talked to him. I want to say I've bought houses from this particular company before. I do a business with a lot of the different people over the years, and a lot of people switch companies, so name recognition might be there. Maybe even if I go check my email, my messages, I probably done text them, called them. So by calling off this new number, it probably doesn't resonate with them. But nevertheless, you just want to call, fill them out. Like, you ain't talked in a minute. Hey, man, what's going on? Like, boom, boom, boom. I see this new one. Like, what's the response rate you're getting? It's a buyer's market, man. It's definitely a seller's market and a buyer's market. So it's a good market. Whether they saying it's tapering off in this price point, you have no problem selling. That's medium price point for entry level houses, 250 and below, median price range. So definitely won't have no problem selling, but it's just to get the initial conversation flowing, letting them know, like, you got some interest. Like, look, man, what you doing? Open house setup. You already saying that's going to be a little bit hard. The people got dogs, so just to kind of see what type of feedback he got on this particular property, and just to break the ice and let them know you got some interest. See if, like, hey, if I put in an offer right now, you think I can get it? You're just trying to do the fill out. Same way. It's not an initial cold call because you got a lot of the information. You already got price. You already got all the particulars about the property. You got pictures. So at this point, you just hitting them up and just trying to engage with them and just see, like, hey, man, do I need to come in hot? Is it going? You pretty sure it's going to be list price, or are you willing to just deal with me now? If he say, like, look, I'll take 160 right now, I'm sending you contract. I'm getting you earnest money tomorrow. Like, I'm not hesitating. I got a lot of interest. It's gonna be, probably a 2-day window. Like, I'm not in that much of a hurry. Now first in line, first in time. Maybe by, some people honor you. If you got a good relationship, you throw them an offer. You the first one to throw an offer. Typically. In this market, like, if you built a relationship, some people honor it, but like you throw an offer, they gonna let the next caller know, like, hey, I've already got an offer for this. Like, you can beat it, let's do it. So it's just you kind of feel it. It's a fill out phase. So just a couple of quick tips, man. 10 minutes to make this. So that could have been a property that 10 minutes of quick due diligence, and probably have your next rehab, next wholesale deal or whatever. So this right here will definitely be a rehab. Come in, rehab it, throw it on the market, boom, it's gonna sell. No problems, no questions asked in this particular price point. So I'm looking to lock this down. I'm giving him a call back, and actually I'm gonna wait about another. Actually, I'm gonna call him from my other phone, man. So maybe he'll know it's me calling. If he remember me, if not, doesn't matter. Still gonna let them know what it is, and hopefully we can get this one locked down, man. So y'all stay tuned. I'll let you know how it go, and if I catch it, maybe you call back, or maybe I tap in and get the recording live. So it's your boy Majai Vernon, JK, Mr. Money Man, aka I do real estate, aka I'm an entrepreneur. Peace.